Columbus police need your help finding a man who's been missing for 2 weeks.
It's been a long 2 months for the family of 39-year-old James Ryan Taylor. He's been missing since July 14th.
It's been 2 years since the disappearance of James Ryan Taylor.
39-year-old James Ryan Taylor was last seen July 14th.
The Tuesday night on July 14th, when James stopped by his mother's house to visit, Laura not noticing anything unusual about his behavior.
Ryan Taylor went missing on July 15th, 2020.
Police say a family member talked to him on the phone around 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. the next morning. A family friend also said they saw him around that time.
Police say he was driving a Silver Ford Fiesta. Taylor was wearing a white t-shirt and jeans. He's around 175 pounds and has brown hair and blue eyes.
According to Columbus police, James was last seen driving a Silver Ford Fiesta, license plate LTE 7723.
The car he was driving has the tag number LTE 7723.
And his family is still looking for an answer in this now ongoing murder investigation.
Family members, law enforcement officers, and other city and county leaders gathered at the Columbus Riverwalk today as a dive crew looked for evidence in an ongoing murder investigation.
The Lowndes County Sheriff arrested Joseph Lane Parcell, Alan Michael Farley, and Deborah Johnston in connection to Taylor's disappearance.
On scene and talk with the divers as they work to bring up answers for the family and investigators.
Now Chaos Divers out of Illinois is searching for clues to find critical evidence. Taylor's remain.
Chaos Divers, a group from Illinois, found the car while searching for Ryan Taylor, who was last seen in July 2020.
Chaos Divers found a vehicle submerged 30 feet deep in the Tennessee Tombigbee waterway.
After working for several hours, crews in Columbus were finally able to get a car pulled out of the Tombigbee River.
When we're searching for Ryan, we are searching every vehicle, making sure that we clear everything that we can for this family.
Chaos Divers found a car in Officers Lake and it was removed. That was back in October. However, authorities ultimately decided the car was not connected to Taylor's disappearance.
Columbus Police Chief Fred Shelton says this case has come with many dead ends.
October of 2023, Columbus, Mississippi.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cooper's Empty Lifestyle. We're down here in Mississippi. We're looking for an individual, James Ryan Taylor, who went missing in 2020. He's in a 2011 Ford Fiesta sedan, silver in color. And with me, we have Jacob and Lindsay, Chaos Divers, in the Chaos Command vehicle with the boat. And we have the little buddy. And we're going to be doing some searching. We're going to be here at Officers Lake, where Lindsay ended up pulling a car out there last year. So we're going to recheck this area.
We're going to recheck this area due to the fact that we didn't have live stream capabilities. Now that we have live stream, if I see an object, I'm going to turn around on it. This way, before I was blind going through there and then coming back and then just watching the film. I did see an object in there. I don't know if it had any substance to it. I don't know if it was a car or not, but there was an object and I couldn't really get it back. So we're gonna go back out, search it, and then come back in with a live feed. So.
Oh, here we go. So we're gonna go check out this river. We're right next to the Air Force Base where they're flying some jets, doing some exercises today. They're flying literally right over us to the landing strip. So right now we're at the Buttahatchee River, and this is the 373 bridge. It's closed. You're gonna hear a lot of jets because we have the Air Force doing their training exercises, so they'll be flying around. But Jake was gonna throw a little buddy in. We're gonna scan this little area right here. So now we're clearing Tibby Creek. There is some gators out here. I didn't see any. I saw a little bit of bubbling in the water, but I didn't see any gators. So
there was bubbles right there.
yeah.
Just look for bubbles.
Look. If you lose your leg to a gator, we can go halves on shoes.
Stay on this side. I'm just going to go back and forth on it. Are you reading it yet?
Yeah, I had it the whole time under the bridge.
Okay, cool. That deep?
14.
Okay, keep it straight. Keep it straight. You're going right perfectly under the bridge.
That is right off that edge. Let's look at, I mean, that's still looks like it's happening. No, I'm just talking about stepping off. Oh, you know, yeah.
See, there's gators in there.
Really? What is that going to do?
So the day before that I arrived to link up with Jacob and Lindsay at Chaos Divers, they had a good, successful day where they did find this Dodge SUV right here. So here's the Dodge that they end up pulling out of the water, and I believe it was upside down on its roof in the water and the wheels up towards the surface. So, and it's just mud, everything. But here's the door, opens like it's still brand new. So I want to give a special shout out to Parker Brothers Towing. This is a big wrecker right here. Parker Brothers Towing. I guess they nicknamed this the watermelon truck because of the color design on it. If you are in the Columbus, Mississippi area, here's the phone number right here. And here's the other phone number right here. And that's Parker Brothers Towing. Look them up if you ever need help with a tow. So we're at Lake Lowndes, just off of Columbus, Mississippi. We're gonna do some searching, looking for Ryan out here, looking for him in his vehicle. Might come across, you know, some other objects, maybe other vehicles or sunken boats, but we're gonna scan the entire, you know, perimeter, shore perimeter of this lake while we're here. I think it's pretty shallow right there. This was an old bridge. Went across. The water would flow right through here. check out some other bodies of water, see what we can find looking for Ryan.
This is the last physical known location where Ryan was seen alive. The Plaza Motel.
So as Lindsay with Chaos Divers has described it, this was the last known place that Ryan was seen, that it was reported. The poster even says that Taylor was seen at the Plaza Motel on the island sometime in the early morning between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. Just by driving by the Plaza Motel and looking it up on Google, you can see that this place is covered in video cameras. What do those video cameras share? Do they help shed any light on where Ryan is at or who he was with when he disappeared? So we're gonna go check out this lake.
I guess it could have been mud.
Now, why in the heck are you grabbing your phone? Why are you grabbing that camera?
I'm just documenting I'm sharing footage with you.
Are you doing that, or are you waiting for me to sync up to my...
This is for you sinking.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the wall.
Push him.
No, that's bracing.
Would you be using that chair in the shop? No. Everybody done pour down. Like nothing but the post. Oh! Oh my goodness.
Here's your remote.
All right, we're searching this body of water here. It's easy access from the road. We're going to see if there's anything in there. Surprisingly, it's actually 8 to 11 feet out in the middle here. There's a boat ramp over there, and so far nothing. But I sank in the water, like sank in the mud twice. So
this is day 3. We're doing some more searching in these little lakes and ponds and whatnot. We're going to put the little buddy in this body of water behind us, start doing some scanning. There's easy access for a vehicle to come down here, and we're just going to check out. But a lot of life here. There's a fish right there that was just right there.
Let's see it now. This lake used to be a lot higher, didn't it? This pond.
It's all the way up to the green. So a lot of this stuff that I had thought I seen, like this, we can only make one pass, and we have to come back and review the footage.
Right.
Now we have the capabilities of seeing it live when she gets her iPad out. So that's what she's doing right now. She's getting the iPad out so we can watch it live. So when I see an object, I can turn back around on it and it'll be good.
Lindsay, what's the depth that it's at in the middle?
So right now you're at 14, over here was 17, and Mr. Taylor was saying that out in the middle it should be about 30 feet.
Okay. What do you think, Jacob?
Oh, I think this is a good possibility. I mean, it's right off the side of the road, kind of in a rural area. The woman that's here on the property owner actually babysit Ryan and throughout the years, so
I would say like these lakes that are all over down here are really spread out, and I could see somebody coming out here like 2 in the morning, everybody's in bed. Nobody would even see or hear a splash. Right, and then not only that, the visibility is very limited in these lakes. So you probably got maybe 1-2 feet vis if you're lucky. So anything like 5 feet would conceal a car.
Right.
So we're down here at the scrap yard down here where they used to have a lot of vehicles all throughout here. And we have Parker's Brothers Towing here helping us out. And they brought their side-by-side so we can put our equipment on the side-by-side to get out to the bodies of water that are way out there to do some scanning.
We'll do a pond, you do a pond.
I want to give a shout out to Depths of History for joining this search for James Ryan Taylor once again. Thank you, Britton and Colston, for coming out and joining us. Now we're going to hook up Britton's search boat onto the side-by-side and get out to these bodies of water to search them. So there's going to be 3 big bodies of water behind the PR recycling scrapyard. We're going to get Britt's boat back here so he can start scanning all 3 of them.
Stop. Go! Handle on it. Now time to put it back in the water. Now go.
So this should be the last lake out here by the scrapyard that we're scanning, looking for Ryan. So we'll clear this and move on to the next search area.
It might be like that all the way across this since you can see the gravel and stuff sitting over there.
So anyway, we've checked all these areas. There's nothing in these areas, so that's a good thing.
Love you too, bye.
Appreciate all your support. If you guys haven't checked out Cooper Amputee Lifestyle, check them out. If you haven't checked out chaosdivers.com, check it out. And if you haven't checked out Depths of History, check him out. Keep diving, it's not where to stop. Love each and every one of you.
We'll see you at the next search area.
Love you, bye.
This is a lifesaver. It's definitely something that we don't have to put the inflatable up every time and the motor, and it is a little cumbersome.
You're clearing the amount of water in like a fraction of the time versus putting up that inflatable, you know? So as we're doing a couple more lakes near some major roads, Britton and Colson go to one of the bridges that we ended up searching already. They do some magnet fishing, and Britton ends up finding a gun. So we all run down there to join them in some little bit of magnet fishing. So check out this gun. Yeah, here's the gun Britton Colson just found under one of the bridges that we just scanned.
She was saying that it's
Luckily, the sheriff's office has been with us during this whole trip, so they were able to collect the gun for evidence. And if you know what kind of gun this is, leave a comment in the comment section below. We are on the Tennessee Tom Bridge waterway.
Old sunken barge.
So we just scanned an area where we have 2 objects. One is believed to be a vehicle. We don't know what the second one is, but it's about the same size as a small vehicle. So we're just gearing up and we're gonna get in the water and check out those 2 objects. We're currently on the Tennessee Tom Bigby, and we are searching for James Ryan Taylor. We're looking for a 2011 Ford Fiesta, silver in color. Lincoln Tom Edward, 7723 Mississippi plates. Today on this dive, I probably won't be able to see, but I'm gonna use the Orca Torch D530 dive light, 1300 lumen dive light.
Right there's Corey, Cooper's Amputee Lifestyle.
Okay.
There he is, checking it out.
First object, it's a very large log, round.
Really?
Like a giant base of a tree that was cut.
Okay.
And it's rotting. Pieces of it are coming off on the sides. It's a big log.
Okay.
A giant one. There's nothing metal for the magnet to stick on.
Okay.
I'm gonna check this other one real quick.
All right.
We cleared those two objects, and I'm pretty sure Jacob would agree with me that much faster timing versus all the cars that we were clearing in Lake Houston. I didn't waste time doing a 360 because as soon as I landed on the object, there was no metal for the magnet to stick to. The first object was a very large log, round, rotted. Like I was breaking pieces off where they originally cut it, and it's so waterlogged you can't even move it. It's big, massive. I tried to straddle it with my body and couldn't reach all the way around. The second piece is probably the more top half of that log where you can reach your arms around the big ones. I think I was able to reach at one of them, but we still had to clear it, and they were casting really good shadows, about the size of a small vehicle. So other than that, these two areas right here, they are clear. We can move on and continue our search. Oh, wow. And there's a boat right up there, Jacob.
The last boat, isn't it? Well, then we're going to search for a car here and then get out.
Ryan was just over the bridge, right? There's only one way on and off the island. And right when you cross over to the islands, right where that Plaza Motel is at, and they said, Ryan got a text message saying, meet me under the bridge. This is where it was suspected to be. The problem in here is that, as Drew was telling you before, they had divers in here once. There's so much rebar and stuff from where they built all of this that it was really hard for them to do a lot. So that's why we want to make sure that we're, you know, really getting in here, making sure we're seeing everything. But this is where, meet me under the bridge, this is usually what people meant. But you'll see a lot of, you'll start to see a lot of debris.
A ton of debris.
Yeah, look at the metal. These are like corrugated steel sheets right next to the piling.
Yeah. But you'll see a ton of debris on this other side. And I just want to make sure, since we have different equipment, that...
Are we going to zigzag over that point, or that's already been done?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll redo it.
Yeah, I'm just redoing this side, and then I'm going to go over there.
We were unsuccessful in finding James Ryan Taylor, but at the very least, we were able to eliminate several bodies of water. The bodies of water that I covered in this episode on Cooper's Amputee Lifestyle were just a portion of all the bodies of water that were covered. I didn't have time to share every single body of water, and there was information that was sensitive because this is an ongoing investigation. James Ryan Taylor will not be forgotten. Chaos Divers and Depths of History will continue searching for James Ryan Taylor, and I hope I get another opportunity to join them in that search. I want to give a special thanks to the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office for coming along with us and helping us search for James Ryan Taylor and his vehicle. If you have any information that you remember that could help lead to the discovery of James Ryan Taylor and his vehicle, please contact the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office. I also want to give a special thanks to Parker Brothers Towing. They were amazing in helping us get our equipment down to the water and assisting us in searching for James Ryan Taylor. Once again, James Ryan Taylor went missing out of Columbus, Mississippi. He had a 2011 Silver Ford Fiesta, Mississippi license plates, Lincoln Tom Edward 7723.